The answer to your question is no. Alright, now let's really get into this video. You guys probably clicked on this video because you were wondering, is Anime Vanguards getting shut down? Oh no, AA 2.0? And considering what Picep said in sub announcements, I could understand why. But as most of you know, Picep is a bit of a jokester. And he was poking some fun at AA, which understandable, I guess. He's just like that. Or they are just like that. I'm not gonna. I want to say that I've seen those pronouns, the they them. So they are just like that. Anywho, let's talk about my units here, man. What the frick? My Gojo Infinity, brother. As you guys can see, everything is DMCA'd right now, including my Monarch Sukuna, my baby boy. So it's kind of sad, but I don't think it's going to be very long that they're like this. Anime Vanguards has talked about them having issues with Jujutsu Kaisen for a while now, which is why they refused to make another JJK update and why they made those familiars instead, so that they could keep their heads low from any copyright issues. Now, did that work? Clearly not. They probably have some person over at Roblox, like an executive kind of person, who tells them like, oh yeah, your game is gonna get copyrighted. You need to remove this or you're gonna have issues. And then they went in and they just put some DMCA blocks on everything and called it a day. Which now back in April, look at the DMCA train, dude. Back in April, they actually if you guys remember, we got that like unit. I think it was in April. We got that unit, the pea shooter. And the pea shooter had like a DMCA block on it because it was from Plants vs Zombies, and I think that was a smart idea because they were probably testing what it would be like if they put like a DMCA kind of thing on their stuff. So I'm assuming that's exactly what happened here, and they were able to just easily slap it on there without having any issues. So very smart on their end. Now, how will this like affect these units moving forward? I'm sure that they will add like their own custom models, kind of like Katakiri. I'll probably throw his model up on the screen if you guys aren't familiar. The World Lines unit. He had a super cool original model by them, and I would even argue it looks better than the actual character, if I'm being completely honest. So if they do anything like that, then maybe our Gojo and Sukuna will look even cooler than they do now. Who knows? Maybe they'll get more of like their final battle aesthetic, because now they can technically do that without having to give the characters evolutions. And yeah, they could totally just like this gives them some free reign, honestly, in a way. Because now they kind of have to do their own thing. And maybe they can make a future GJK update. Like, you know, same concepts like Hikari. I really want to see like their take on like a Hikari. Or maybe, what's his name? Bro, I don't want to call him Judgment. That's going to make me look really bad. I don't know his name though off the top of my head. Or like Maki. You know, stuff like that would be really cool. Magahara and Megumi. So I'm sure that these will be fixed very soon. I know that they're working on the anniversary update. If not, it's already probably like they probably already gotten work done on it. And they're probably polishing a lot of stuff up right now in the coming week or 2 weeks. I don't know if it will take a halt for them to work on fixing this. I don't think this is the utmost importance to them, if I'm being honest with you, because it doesn't really affect gameplay minus that train. That was kind of obnoxious. But Other than that, it doesn't really affect gameplay. I mean, the units are still there and they still do what they need to. So I'm sure that they'll get to it when they can. And yeah, the game's not going anywhere. So don't even worry about it. They're not gonna pull an AA on us, trust. So I hope that kind of like covers things up for you guys and gives you some like security, because I'm sure some people are like they don't want to spend any more time on this game because they're scared that it's gonna get taken down or spend any more money. Which, trust me, I understand how that feels. I've spent a lot of money and I don't make any money on YouTube, so it all comes out of pocket. Anyway, I'm working on the Dragon Ball Z update, because that's going to be a video coming out here maybe tomorrow or Friday. So I gotta get that done, which is why I actually made this team. I was just like, I don't want to spoil it for you guys. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.